Psalms chapter 19, verses 1 through 4 says, "The heavens declare the glory of God. Then the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they reveal knowledge. They have no speech, they use no words, no sound is heard from them, yet their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to ends of the world." Good morning and welcome to our Christmas program. Today's performance is A Tale of the Camels, Fireflies, and a King. We hope you will sit back and enjoy seeing the story of Christmas told through the eyes of God's glorious creatures. Please be aware of children coming and going down the aisle during this time. After our final song, we'd like to invite you to our Christmas party to take place in the fellowship hall. Please enjoy our Christmas program. Matthew chapter 2, verse 2 says, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have now come to worship him." The wise men have traveled all night following the star which moves towards the birthplace of a great king. Pausing at an oasis, tents have been pitched under palm trees. The group has been resting during the day to refresh before moving for the night. The day is waning. Slowly, the night sky is appearing. Servants are rushing about. They are preparing their masters to leave the oasis. While servants and masters know why they are traveling by night, the animals carrying their burdens are a little confused.
What's everyone doing?
Why are those packers in such a hurry?
You there, tis pack?
All except for this one.
I'm working on it, and then we can pack the big one.
How about the crates?
Done.
The stars will be out soon. We must leave when we can see the big star. The master says so.
My master says the star moves every night. He says when it stops, we will see a king.
A king. We're going to see a king.
The master is smart. He has seen it and told in the heavens. The star will mark the great birth of the king.
The king of the Jews.
We're going to see a king. I wish someone would explain to me again while we're sleeping in the hot sand. My feet are hot. Yours are hot. Mine are on fire. Oh, these girls. I think they brought everything but an iron bathtub in these packs.
I think they put the iron bathtub on my back.
Did I mention my feet are hot? And that mine are on fire. These girls.
I had to walk to Jerusalem one time, and that, my friends, was hot. I was carrying old wool blankets on my back, and the sand was up to my knees. I can tell you that was hot and itchy.
What about this star thing?
It's moving. They're following it. It's supposed to see a king.
What is a king? I don't know. Maybe they are that star. Hey, it moves me close. My feet are so hot. You know mine are. Oh, please. Are you a star?
Load those camels. We got to get moving.
Time to go to work. Guess the stars are going to lead us to the big star. Yep, you're bringing out the packs. Here we go. It's so hot. We're all hot and itchy. What'd you expect? You're a pack animal.
Calm down. You're gonna be hot and itchy.
Do what we all do when we're hot and itchy. What?
Spit! Spit! It helps.
Let's go.
We are camels, we are camels, ships of the desert, ships of the desert. We move tents and people, we move tents and people, over the sand, over the sand. We are on a journey, we are on a journey, following the star, following the star, on our way to see a king, on our way to see a king, over the sand, over the sand.
Now, Emperor Augustus had to decree that the census should be taken. Everyone had to go to their hometown. Joseph had to leave Nazareth in Galilee and go to Bethlehem in Judea. Joseph went there because he was from King David's family. Bethlehem had been King David's hometown.
Clippity clop, donkey's feet on the street. He knows where he's going. He knows where he's going. On the way to Bethlehem. On the way to Bethlehem. Clippity clop.
Mary was engaged to Joseph and traveled with him to Bethlehem. She was going to have a baby. They have paused for the evening at an oasis.
It's such a pretty evening. How much further do you think till Bethlehem, Joseph?
Maybe we'll be there by tomorrow evening.
Oh, look. Look at the tiny fancy stars.
They're not as big as that huge star.
I know. Have you noticed how it's moving? It seems to be going where we go.
I will say God writes in the heavens with written events.
In the nighttime you are there, shining brightly everywhere. Big and bright you point the way, where a little kingdom learn. With the animals sleeping here, just our little Savior dear. On the hay he lay so sweet, Mary and Joseph at his feet. With a shining star above, to us all he brings us love. Just a baby, you're so small, born this night to save us all.
The kings have paused at the oasis during the day. It is now evening and camp is breaking.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we travel so far. Field and fountain, moor and mountain, calling yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading
Mary gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him in clothes and placed him in a manger because there was no room for them. The angels proclaimed his birth to the shepherds who hurried to see the little newborn king. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem, the 3 wise men came from the east to Jerusalem. They consulted King Herod, who then consulted his own advisors. Herod became disturbed by his advisors' claims and recalled the foreign wise men, instructing them to go and find the baby so he could also worship him. After they had heard Herod, they went on their way, but they did not trust him and decided not to reveal what they had found. The star guided them to Bethlehem. They found the child with his mother, Mary. They bowed down and worshipped him, opening treasures and presenting them to the child. In practice, that took almost 30 minutes. With nerves, it took about 6. But they started this back in August or September, I believe, working on this. And they put a lot of work into it. And to see these kids come out, and they were nervous. My 2 older kids were more nervous than the younger ones were, I think. But they put a lot of work into this, and we're really proud of them. And we consider it such a blessing that we're able to have these kids come up and do this. It's a great thing for our church and for our family to be able to do this. And you know, the message that they told there was through the eyes of the camels and the fireflies. Wasn't the fireflies awesome? Cece was rocking the spin. She had the spin down. But they all did a good job. The 3 kings got up here, and I was concerned about the 3 kings. And they did a great job. The camels did. Everybody did great. We even had a donkey and a horse, and they put a lot of effort into this. And we're thankful for all that they've done. And they're backstage now getting their costumes off and getting ready. And we want to invite you guys when we're done here at the end. There's cookies, and we're just there's not lunch. We didn't go full-blown Baptist today, but there are cookies and something for you to drink and just enjoy spending time with them. I'm getting paged.
Please, everyone, come because they want to show you their rooms and stuff like that. They go to.
Yeah, no, it'll be.
If you don't want to eat cookies, do that.
It'll be like Heather said. It'll be a time that they can show you what they do on Sunday mornings while we're out here big church, and they're back there in the children's church. So thank you guys again for coming. Like I was saying, through the message of the program, it was through the eyes of the animals, but even the animals realized they were going to see the King. You know, yeah, we're set apart as humans, but even the animals know their time to do what they're supposed to do. And they just didn't figure that out. They were created with a purpose, just like we were created with a purpose. And if the animals knew that they were going to see the King, which I fully believe they did, then that's our purpose to go and find that King. And then when we find him, we share that King with everybody we can. At Crossroads, that's what we want to do. We believe fully where the Bible tells us to make disciples. That's what we want to do. So it's great having you guys here. Thankful that you're here this morning. All of you are welcome back. If you have a church home, we're not trying to steal you. If you don't have a church home, we'd love to have you. We just want you to go to church someplace. And if it happens to be here, then you know you're more than welcome, and we'd be honored to have you. But thank you for spending this Sunday morning with us. Our normal people know this never happens. We're going to get out a little bit early today. We got a huge amen from the back, and I'm pretty sure that was one of our other pastors. Any of y'all ever had to work with your family? I love them most of the time. It's been a great morning. It's been a great morning, and you know, I was thinking about whether I should get up here and do a devotion or something like at the end, but you know what? There's truth to it. Sometimes you can't say it any better than what a kid says. And as we all laughed, as we all watched, surely we all heard. And I don't know if I could say it any better than what they did this morning. So we're thankful you're here. Please come back and join us for some cookies and refreshment. And thank y'all for letting us have a part in your kids' lives. That's one of the biggest honors we have, that you trust us to teach them. So thank you very much. We're going to have a word of prayer, and then you can just go through those back doors. From our Crossroads family to you, we hope you have a great Christmas and a great New Year. And we pray that the Lord blesses you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for this day. Thank you for this time we've had in your house, Lord. Thank you so much for these children and, Lord, for the love they have for you and the courage that you gave them to come up here and tell your story this morning. We thank you for the workers who worked with them, and, Lord, we just thank you for trusting us with them, that we can teach them about you. Lord, we just pray in this Christmas season that we keep our eyes focused on you, and, Lord, that we know that the reason that we have Christmas is because you were born. And we thank you for that gift you've given us. We love you. We praise you. We give you all the praise and glory. In your name we pray. Amen.